Well, as for direct advice, I would say to those who've ever been challenged and suffered, experienced extreme doubt or struggle and desperation with regard to their career, their health, their personal life, or their finances, and need to overcome and bounce back. Find a way back. Find a way out of no way. Well, I can strongly share with you that you can. Now, yeah, tough situations can try to beat you down, but it's how you respond and how you react, how you wisely fight back. Well, that's in one's control much more than they may know. I think early on, growing up so poor in poverty and having to eat out of trash cans and scrounge day after day to stay alive, to survive, it helped develop a spirit of making the most from the least, and forged a sense of self-reliance and foundational personal responsibility, and to never give up, that is so vital to one's life. As a young kid, I tried to participate in sports and find some happiness and gain a sense of accomplishment, as well as do the best I could in school. But going to school nearly every morning on an empty stomach, well, that wasn't the best way to become a Rhodes Scholar. And I collected soda bottles, did odd jobs, picked up trash, shined shoes after school, just about any kind of labor, so I can have something to eat and for some money for things like my Boy Scout uniform and be able to go to scout camp and clothes for school, just about anything I needed growing up. I wanted to be able to do the things that the other kids could do, even though our family was so poor and just didn't have the money. Now, neither my older brothers or my sister, they made it through high school. It was tough, a lot of stress. You get sidetracked, but somehow I graduated, became the top student athlete at my high school. I received both academic and athletic scholarships, played football, graduated from college. Pretty soon thereafter, I got recruited by a large company in New York City to begin my business career. Now I was really going somewhere, and especially after where I'd come from. Everything was going great. I even had an opportunity to go to Europe on a short business assignment. Gosh, it was a gorgeous, sunny spring day, and as I was driving down a country road, enjoying the awesome green forest scenery, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an old World War II, looking farm truck, it just came crashing through, just smashed into my side, and then, in an instant, from this, serene setting of, heaven on earth, well, I was in a hurricane of hell. Everything happened so fast, but everything was in slow motion. And, I saw my life, it just flashed fully before me, and I know that my last conscious thought was God, I don't want to die here. I don't want this to be the end. Now, when the police arrived, I was crushed. I had no signs of life. I was covered in blood. I had no heartbeat or respiratory function. They just believed I was dead, so they moved on to people who'd crash into me and just left me for dead on the side of the road in the river of my own blood. A little while later, somehow, some way, my heart, it started beating again, and on the way to the hospital, as I was in and out of consciousness, and just hanging on to life, and even though I'd been believed to be dead, now I felt more alive than I'd ever felt in my life. I was alive. At the hospital, given my serious external and internal injuries, but most serious my spinal cord injuries, the doctors, they said I was done, and even if I could learn to walk again, they said I'd never walk normally again, and there was no chance that I'd ever run again. Of course, they said they wanted to be straightforward with me and not fill me with a dream that can never be. But for me, well, that wasn't what I chose to see. And my mind was set on what could be. Well, after 4 long years, I learned to walk pretty darn near normally again, and after another 14 years, 2 decades of my life, I managed to run pretty good again. Not great, but I was so glad that I could finally run again, have my freedom again. But after the accident, I wasn't just physically decimated, I was also financially destroyed. I mean, I'd lost everything I'd gained after crawling and fighting my way out of childhood poverty, and here I was in poverty again, and I was penniless and homeless, and I had nowhere to turn, and so I had to find a way out of no way. I had to find a way. Yeah, today I'm a successful professional business consultant, leading efforts as a turnaround specialist for failing businesses, and we're making good businesses great. But the road back, the river of life, has been filled with seemingly insurmountable obstacles and challenges that have taught me the meaning of digging deep and the manifesting of intangible thoughts and desires and hopes and dreams, and turning them into solid, tangible realities. And this is what I share with others in my own unique way. Now, on the physical side, but really the mental side, I've been able to achieve more than even my wildest dreams. I just wanted to walk again and get my financial footing underneath me again, have a life again. But not only did I return to financial and business success, but amazingly, I've been able to become a 2-time United States silver medalist and All-American Masters track and field athlete, being able to compete with the best able-bodied athletes in the nation. Ever since I was young, I always knew in my life that I wanted to help others and make a difference in their lives. But after my life-threatening accident and being left for dead, after my long journey back, well, now I knew with crystal clarity. Today, as a personal development industry leader and speaker, I take my early life lived in poverty and my life-threatening death experience and my experience of helping thousands of others, and I turn it into something positive and something inspiring and something encouraging and life-changing to share with others who may be challenged and suffering and beaten down by life, whether in their career, their finances, their health, their personal life, when they don't believe they can succeed and overcome the odds and make it out of their darkness and pain, and show them that they absolutely can. Now, I share with them just exactly how they can, with to the point, tough love action steps, and a surefire plan. My Invincible Warrior teachings and trainings, they may be a little tough and surely not all, sweet and sugary, and surely go against the grain of what's perhaps politically correct to make people, stand up and face and overcome their troubles and pain. But if one is to rise up and become a warrior, what I like to call an invincible life warrior, and overcome their challenges, then they have to experience and learn what it takes to regain or, be able to find their purpose, and go the extra mile after mile and inch after inch, time after time, and forge for themselves the life of their dreams that they desire through the power of never giving up. Doers who take action, even imperfect action, are those who get things done. You see, hopes, goals, and dreams in virtually any area of one's life, their career, their health, their finances, their personal life, any area of life, can be reached when you lean forward with faith and take action and be the one, and be the invincible life warrior who gets it done. And always remember that the state of faith allows no mention of impossibility, and that in many ways, faith isn't real faith unless all you have is faith to go on. And as I always say, the dream of a warrior never dies when you become an invincible life warrior and exercise the awesome power of never giving up. I would say to those who've ever been challenged, suffered, experienced extreme doubt, or struggled in desperation with regard to their career, their health, their personal life, or their finances, and need to overcome and bounce back, find a way back, find a way out of no way, I can strongly share with you that you can.